welcome to my channel. My name is Afton and I'm Monty's Tarot Child. Here on my channel I do general readings for the collective and pick a card readings like I have here today. I'm going to allow you to take a minute and meditate on each pile. The first one that we have is the red carnelian. The second one we have is the moonstone. And the third one we have is the moon tiger's eye. So just take a minute, pause, meditate, and choose the correct pile for you. Let's get started. Hello, pile number one. You chose this beautiful red carnelian stone. Let's get right into your reading. I'm going to start with an affirmation, and then I'm going to pull cards on that for clarification. We have, I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Okay? I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. That's so gorgeous. So let's see what else we have. We have breathe, but it is in reverse. So whenever this card comes out in reverse, it may be due to some type of anxiety. It could be just high emotions in general. You may be so busy during the day that you forget to take a moment to just breathe. And one way to be able to reach our highest potential and reach our highest selves and know which action to take next usually involves breath work. If we aren't breathing properly, that means that we may not be able to be thinking properly. There's not enough circulation going to our brain. Okay, let's see what else we have. Clean it up. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be your physical presence. The things that are around you that needs to be cleaned. That doesn't hurt either, especially when you're trying to manifest. You're trying to bring in new energy, new mindsets, new lifestyles, and the things that you have still within you or around you that don't match that same vibration may need to be cleaned up, may need some loose ends tied. It all depends. Take what resonates, okay, guys? And we also have message in a bottle. So when this card comes out, it usually means that Spirit's trying to get your attention, that you are being sent messages. They don't necessarily have to be encrypted or decoded or whatever. You are noticing the signs, you are noticing the messages, and it may seem like, oh, that was a coincidence. Well, there's not really any such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. And you may be starting to notice synchronicities. You may be starting to notice your thought patterns and how you're thinking something, and then it pops up randomly, but it's not really actually randomly, because it is you stepping into this super attractor embodiment of energy, and the universe, spirit, is sending you messages, sending you, it could be like rewards, like, you know how what's it, the Easter egg hunt, like little Easter eggs laying around for you, messages, things that will spark either a memory or a creative idea instantaneously. Let's see what else we have. We have, don't let your past hold back. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So one of the energies that I'm picking up here is that we have some self-limitations, especially with the clean it up, and you may be getting signs from Spirit about your past memories that are coming up, wishing that you handled them differently, wishing that you had maybe experienced something differently. And Spirit is asking you, in order to reach where you truly want to be, you cannot allow the past to hold you back to where you are or where you've come from, okay? You may not still be in this energy necessarily. It may be a different level. You may be having moments of the past lingering, and it's not like you are trying to go back there or anything. It's just you are trying to decipher the emotions, but don't let the emotions from the past hold you back and keep you stuck in a certain mindset. we have it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Yeah. So breathe. Breathing through this, breathing through the emotions of the past, the negativity that has happened to you, all of the things that have felt like they've toughened your skin may have been necessary in order for you to move out of a certain energy, certain mindset. And it's time to release them as negativities and take the lesson that was there to move forward. It's time to release negativity. It's time to watch and work on your breath, grounding yourself, choosing to have faith in yourself, understanding that you've come a long way and you've come out of a lot. And yes, sometimes things may linger. That's okay. That doesn't mean that you are unwavering or going back to where you came from. It just means that you are doing the work to clean up the rest. Okay, and we also have you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Sometimes when we go through the most, this is the hardest to accept. Understanding that bad things happen to good people and that there are certain things that we need to go through or to understand in order to find clarity in our lives today. It's terrible when something terrible happens. But you must always understand that no matter what happens, you are good enough for all of the good. All of the good things that have ever happened to you, all of the positive things that have ever been said. But it's time to release the negative. It's time to release the negative thoughts, the negative talk, the irritation of self if you don't do something right or say something right. Spirit is asking you, where's your compassion for self? How often do you tell yourself this in the day? That whatever you desire, whatever you require, you are good enough for. Okay? Stepping into this energy, embodying this energy, realizing that you are here and have a purpose and that you're good enough for that purpose. You're good enough to move away from all of the negativity that has ever happened to you is going to assist you in reaching your higher self. She or he or they, whatever your pronouns are, the person that you want to be is already within you. You've been through hard times. You've been through tough things that have made you feel like you couldn't breathe, that have made you maybe feel unclean, unworthy. But your higher self is here to tell you that this is not it. What you've been through is not it. What you're going to come through on the other side, that's where the rest of your story is. That's where your higher self is. We have temperance. Okay, so temperance talks about finding balance. When I think of temperance, I think of meditation. Some people will say that, the hangman could necessarily be a part of that as well. But finding a balance in your life, right, especially with this breathe card in reverse, breath work. And how can you focus on your breath? And meditation. Finding the balance of where you've been and where you want to be, who you have been and who you are and who you want to be. Finding the balance. Not staying in one place, the past, or too overly focused in the future, but finding balance in your present. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Well, if you had unwavering faith, would there be anxiety? Would there be, I was going to say anxiousness, that's another word for anxiety, but would there be, it doesn't matter. You are capable of manifesting and creating whatever you desire. But you must find balance within yourself. Look, oh my gosh, this card is so gorgeous. This person is balancing the sun and the moon in their hands. That's the power that you hold. That's what you're capable of as well. What next card do we have? We have the King of Wands, but it is in reverse. Make sure, yeah, it is in reverse. So with the King of Wands, it talks about ambitious action, bold creativity, a strong passion for the creation of something, and it's in reverse. You may be having questions or doubts about your creativity, about what you're truly passionate about what you're able to create. That may be a part of this you are good enough, not feeling good enough to embody this King of Wands energy, and needing to clean up the self-doubt and the negative talk within your mind. This is for some, it's not for all. For others, you may be feeling as if you don't know what your next steps will be towards a creative project. But no, I'm getting more so the first option, because this is a reading for how to reach your higher self. So if this King of Wands energy is in reverse with the you are good enough and it's time to release negativity, I am strongly reading that this is in regards to self, in regards to your higher self. Maybe not knowing how to reach your higher self with the King of Wands. That's fire, that's passion, that's spiritual elevation. And your mind may be feeling cluttered about how to continue forward. But taking a deep breath and grounding yourself, you realize, well, with a little more balance, with a little more of this or a little less of that, the King of Wands energy is me. You know, I do embody that energy already, but there's just these small little things that are really getting to me. Clean it up. We have Nine of Swords, okay? So some of you may be having a hard time sleeping. Like, the pillow, distraught. You may be feeling like your mind is just going 80 on a 60. Well, that's not that fast. 100 on a 60 miles per hour road. And you, again, it is affecting your King of Wands energy. It is making you feel reversed. You may be questioning. You may be doubting how much you can attract, how much you can actually do, how much balance you actually have in your life. Okay? But Spirit, message in a bottle, is saying over and over and over again, you are good enough. Let the self-doubt go. Let the dreams keeping you up at night and not being able to sleep. Choose to be a super attractor. Attract sleep to you. Peaceful dreams. Because you know that outside and inside of the dream world, your life is in a peaceful state. You are balanced. You are able to breathe. You don't wake up in a sweat, frightened. Okay? Your higher self and spirit is asking you to release your thoughts about yourself. I'm getting strong self energy, and it may be due to other people's opinions of you, other people's thoughts of you. It doesn't necessarily have to stem from that, but it could be. People constantly telling you that you weren't necessarily good enough, or it's impossible for you to do X, Y, and Z. And so now that's in your psyche. That's in your system. How can you remove it to reach your higher self? Breathe. Just breathe and realize who you are and where you are. We have the Hierophant. Oh, it's gorgeous. So, with the Hierophant, it usually talks about structure. It talks about doing things a certain way to create a certain outcome. It doesn't have to be that you have to do something in a traditional manner. It could be that you are I don't know why I keep wanting to say accepting yourself. Like with the Hierophant right over, it's time to release negativity. It's time to accept yourself. It's time to show your true self. The one that you know is good enough. The one that you know is your highest, truest self. Being true to yourself. And understanding that you've had plenty of Nine of Swords moments where you just couldn't sleep, where you just couldn't focus, where you just didn't feel like yourself. It felt strange and unfamiliar. And now with the Hierophant here, you're stepping into your truth, your truest self, your highest self. It feels comfortable. It feels balanced. You feel balanced and you feel brand new. We have Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration, working with others in order to create something. And this could be, you could be working with a group of people in order to create something that you were having questions or doubts about, on whether it's good enough or you're good enough to build this thing. But this is also you co-creating with spirit. You co-creating with your higher self in order to get you to where you need to be. This is right, over a message in a bottle, which again has to do with spirit telling you, work with me. Allow me to help you. Allow me to help you breathe and to feel at ease. Spirit may be helping you with a project that you are working on with others. That's only for some, only for a few. But they are asking you to allow them to come into your life and to remove the cobwebs. That's all it is. It's just a few cobwebs. Just a few corners that you missed, The dust that has gathered in the corner that you didn't notice. You have done the work. I see it, especially with the Temperance here and the Hierophant, the glow within the cards. You are glowing. And you may be questioning that glow or wondering how to keep it bright, how to keep the good thing going. Relax. Don't worry. Go with the flow. Yes, flow. I choose to be a super attractor. It's not like you have to work for it. It's not like you have to go out and seek what it means to be a super attractor. You just flow that way. Abundance flows to you. Balance flows through you. You don't have to work so hard. Emotional. So look at what is making you emotional. Look at what emotions you are keeping inside and showing on the outside. Or notice the emotions that you don't notice at all, like picking your fingers. That is a sign of anxiety. Holding your breath is a sign of anxiousness, always being on edge, always ready for something, but you don't exactly know what. Check your emotions, because they hold the answers. You don't just have to wait on spirit. You don't just have to wait on, a direct sign that says turn here, your emotions are also signs. They are also messages. So listen to them. We have insecurities. Okay, yeah. Release. Clean it up. It's time to release negativity. Clean it up. You are good enough. What are you feeling insecure about? There's no need for you to doubt what is already here. It doesn't make sense. We have regrets. Okay. So, the regrets that you do have, for those who do have them, this is for some, take what resonates. The regrets that you do have, is it because you did not allow yourself this healing process sooner? Is it because you feel like you've known the answer, but you've maybe been putting things off? There's no need to add negative emotions on top of something that's already hard enough to heal from. That's for some of you. If you feel as if you are healing from something and you are not being as compassionate or kind to yourself, why is that? There's no need for the regrets. There's no need for saying, well, yeah, you're right, I should have. That's fine. It's okay. Forgive yourself here, forgive yourself then, and move forward. All the other emotions that don't benefit you, they can't come. You have to release, or it will start manifesting into other ways, especially in your dreams. We have joy, yes. This is the key, actually. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. You choose joy. A super attractor of joy, of happiness, of stability, of balance. Because stability and balance are two different things. You can have stability and feel unbalanced. Be unbalanced. Not necessarily going with the flow, but trying to find the flow, trying to create a new current. Okay. With the King of Wands energy as well, it can be overly ambitious, especially in reverse. You could be just going and going and going, not taking a moment to breathe, not allowing these emotions to surface where they are, analyze them, heal them, and move on. Okay, pile number one, I hope that this resonated. I hope that this gives you a clear insight on how to reach your higher self. There's just some things that need to be cleared out, some things that need to be let go, but you are along the right path. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to head on to the next pile. Peace. Hello, pile number two. You chose this beautiful moonstone. Let's get right into your reading. This is the reading of how to reach your highest true self. I realized I forgot to say that in the beginning of the video, but here we are. So I'm going to start with your affirmation. We have, I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. Okay? So this is the energy and the affirmation that you can use to help you embody and reach your true highest self. I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. Your highest and true self, it thrives off of love and joy. It thrives off of new energy, positive energy, and that's what we must feed it in order for for our highest self to elevate, to ascend, to resonate. We have serendipity, another word for joy. Allowing ourselves to recognize joy in our life. Sometimes it's so hard to focus on what we want what we want to do, where we want to be, where we want to go, that we don't not appreciate, but realize where we are in the present moment, how important it is to be present, and where all of our blessings lie in the present. We have observer. Yeah. I mean, it just depends. Are you observing the past or are you observing the future? What are you looking for? This may be a part of you finding or reaching your higher self, observing yourself, observing you. What do you like? How do you nourish yourself? In what ways can you do more to nourish yourself? Okay? Observing how you are, where your emotions decide to lay, and how can you recalibrate? A change in the wind. Okay? Accepting changes. That can be scary. But realizing where we are is not necessarily where we need to stay. Allowing change to happen is not a bad thing. It's not scary. Well, it's not scary. It is scary. Excuse me. Change is scary. You are stepping into the unknown. It is something completely different and unfamiliar to you. But recalibrating your perspective, your mind, putting joy into yourself so that wherever you go, joy is. Where you are, joy is. Why? Because you have it. And you're committing to it. You're giving love and joy to everything that you touch, to everything that you want to create or want to be. Love and joy follows you. And that change it should not be scary then. You should be excited for it. Embracing it because you know that it's just going to be made out of love and joy. That doesn't mean it's not going to be hard, whatever the change is. It could be hard, but it's not negative. We have loyal heart, but it is in reverse. Okay? So you may be having a hard time committing to this energy. The saying, fake it till you make it. Well, if you don't start feeling it, then what's the point? Fake it till you make it to love and joy, till you make it to that commitment. But if you're just faking it, if it's all fake and no actual ascension to the love and joy or the commitment of love and joy, then what are you faking it for? I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. The saying is, do it scared, but do it anyway. So, are you actually committed to something that you really want? Are you saying that you want something and you are giving it this love and joy that may or may not be real? And then you're afraid of it the entire time? Recalibrate. Change your emotions towards serendipity and love and joy, and observe and watch how things change. A new start is coming. Yes. So you are asking how to reach your higher self, and they knocking on the door. Outside, waiting for you to open. Like, here, package delivered. I don't know why that came to my mind, but package delivered. This is what you've been waiting for, right? A new start is coming. You cannot doubt it. You cannot doubt your loyalty to a person, place, or thing. Because then where does the loyalty really lie? In anxiety? With questions? Recalibrate. Commit to something that you truly love, truly care about, and don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the change, because it's not going to help you move forward. It's not going to help you embody or fully, again, commit to the thing that you want, because you'll be fearful of it. Always watching it to see, oh, is it going to collapse today? Well, if you built the foundation out of fear, it might as well just crumble. That was really... You understand what I'm saying. What do you need to release? The card asked, not me. What do you need to release? In order to reach your higher self, what do you need to release? In order to begin your new start, what do you need to release? You need to release the fear. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of starting? What are you afraid of committing to? What are you afraid that you're going to see when you do the thing that you were so afraid to do anyway? The answers you need are coming. So again, a new start is coming. The answers you need are coming. Your higher self is speaking to you. Full Moon in Gemini. Communication. You are in tune and in touch with your higher self. They are here for you, waiting on you, watching you, knowing that you are going to be stepping into this energy soon. We have a time for healing. I'm going to put that right over what you need to release, because those are one and the same. Healing is release, and release is healing. When we watch people burst out into tears, actually sobbing, that is a release. That is a moment of release, and it could be a moment of healing, depending on what they are releasing, what they are crying about. So a time for healing is now. You may have been, observing yourself. You may have been, what's the word? Not analyzing necessarily, but just waiting. I don't know if it's necessarily that you're waiting for, and this is for some, not all, please take what resonates. I don't know if you're waiting for a certain feeling to heal, a certain mindset to heal. But the time to wait is not any longer. It's time to fully step into this energy of love and joy. You already have it, so why are you faking it? It's time. It's a time for healing. A 1-1 outcome is in forecast. Full Moon in Libra. So whatever you do, decide to heal, release. A 1-1 outcome is in forecast, and serendipity is in your life, within you, around you. Love and joy, happiness, pure happiness. Your higher self is beyond happy, and they want you to experience these same emotions. We have 5 of Cups. Yeah. Your energy's in the 5 of Cups, or has been in the past. Your energy is not used to constant recalibration, first of all, and love and joy. It feels hard to embody this energy all the time. Or not this energy. We are moving out of this energy. Our highest self does not stay in this energy. They do not believe in half empty, half full, or half empty cups. They believe in half full. We are no longer turning our backs on the 2 cups that are filled with this loyal heart in reverse. We are no longer turning our backs on the things that we vowed to commit to because it's hard. That's not who we are. We embody the energy of loyalty, of commitment to ourselves, to our creative ideas, to our passions, our emotions. It's no surprise to me that we have Five of Cups as the first tarot out, and this affirmation card is speaking of emotions. I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. Five of Cups. You feel like it's just not there, but it is. It really is. But you're questioning because you may not be able to see it yet. But I know that you feel it. A change in the wind. You feel it. It's blowing, it's breezing. But it's like it's almost too good to be true for you. We have the World. You're coming out of a cycle. This is beautiful. This is beautiful energy. Cycles are everlasting. There's never going to not be a cycle that we're coming out of. Growth that we're not experiencing. That's just the world that we live in, where we're always experiencing something and it's helping us grow, move through cycles. A win-win outcome is in the forecast, especially with the World card here. And a new start, That and a new start. Everything that is coming is a part of a new cycle. So your higher self is a part of a new cycle. And this energy is coming towards you. We have Page of Wands. So you may have a new spark. You may be feeling a new spark of energy towards something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a creative project. It doesn't have to be, it just could be towards yourself, honestly. Awakening to yourself. And it's something that you are new to. It may feel very passionate energy about, your mind, how it works, what you've been through, where you're going. I know that I'm finding myself having a lot of these thoughts, and it's very passionate. Page of Wands energy is very passionate, and it's very new. A new start is coming, and this is the power that your higher self, both your higher self and you, are embodying. You enjoy the change. You enjoy the new starts, the cycles with the world. You are not afraid to start something new or go back and finish something from the past. You must take this energy, this passion for yourself, and heal. You can use passionate energy to heal. You can look at yourself for 3-4 minutes in the mirror every day and say whatever you need to say to hype yourself up. Girl, you look good. You're doing the thing. Like, whatever the thing is. You woke up this morning. Look at you breathing. It can be as simple as, we are here. I am here. And this is my moment for healing. And whatever comes up, comes up. Because we no longer suppress the things that we observe and see we need to heal from. It's just not the energy that we're moving into any longer. Certain things feel almost urgent for us to heal, because we don't stay stagnant. We don't stay in the energy where we know it doesn't belong to us. Not anymore. Not anymore. I decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. And that's it. No questions asked. No hesitations. We're moving forward. We have Seven of Cups. You may be receiving a lot of decisions. You may be having to make a lot of decisions about yourself. Honestly, it could be deciding decisions today. Recalibrate your energy. Sorry. You could be deciding on not necessarily who you want to be today, but what energy do you want to embody? Who do you want yourself to be seen as emotionally? Are you a fire starter? Do you show passion in your life in all aspects? Deciding who you are, who you want to be, and who you want to show up as energetically. Okay? That is definitely going to be huge for you to reach your higher self, making decisions for yourself. Okay? Whatever questions you have about what you are capable of or what you truly have in your life, the answers are coming or are already here. Your higher self wants you to know that you are on a journey, and not all of the answers come in the first half. You must continue with your passions, continue, and the answers you need will be right in front of you based off of the decisions that you make. Okay, don't get that confused. This is again still based off of you. I decide today. Nobody else can decide for you to recalibrate your energy. And we have death. Yes. Yes. This is my favorite card. And I know you guys are like, death is your favorite card? Yes. First of all, look how gorgeous it is. But death and rebirth. It's not just one or the other. Death is rebirth. The change in the wind is the rebirth of you. And with this Page of Wands energy, it's gonna feel, or has already felt, like just wind in your hair with the window down. You know what it feels like to, on a really good feeling day, to roll the window completely down and just stick your head out. You can't hear anything. All you can feel is the sensation of the air beating against your face. That's what it feels like to be in a cycle. You can't hear anything around you. You just have to keep continuing forward. Enjoying the moment, enjoying the breeze. Death, changes in the wind, a rebirth, a new start is coming even, is a representation of death. You must accept it. You alone have to embrace that energy. Because if not, you will just continue along the cycle. And then you will face another death or rebirth. And then you must face that one. And if you don't, well, it's called a cycle for a reason. Love. Show yourself some love. Some compassion. Understanding. Patience. Recalibrate yourself. When you don't feel as if your energy is right, recalibrate to love and joy. That's the second time love is on here. It is yours. You are capable of creating and enjoying what you create. You are capable of believing in yourself. You have to truly embrace this energy. There is no more fake it till you make it. Oh yeah, we'll get there. No, we're here, and you are what needs to change. What's inside of you is what needs to change. So anxious. Why are you anxious? Do you know that the new start is coming? Can you sense the change in the wind? And you're like, nah, I'm not with it. Oh, I know something's about to change and I'm not with it. Why are you fighting something that you can't even control? This is faith. This is spirit. This is your higher self saying it's all for the betterment of you. So, what are you anxious for? What are you trying to control here? This is for your growth, for your benefit, for your rebirth. A new start is coming. So, don't be anxious. Breathe. Take a deep breath. Enjoy where you are. Recalibrating your energy, changing what needs to be changed in order to catapult you where you want to be. Deep. Okay? I wouldn't want to say that the emotions are deep. I think this is like a deep knowing of what needs to change, what needs to be released, what is happening. You are very much so aware, pile number 2. I can feel it. You're very much so aware of everything. The 5 of Cups energy, where you've come from. The Page of Wands energy, where you want to be. The death and rebirth, where you are currently. But it's up to you to be honest with yourself. What do you need to release in order to reach or to conclude this death and rebirth, this world energy, and move into your Page of Wands? What decision, because that's right in the middle of the 2, what decision do you need to make in order to leave the things that no longer serve you behind? Torn. And it may be a hard decision for some, because it's all that you've known, all that you're used to. But a new start is coming and you don't have to worry. You don't have to be anxious about it. It's meant for you. What you love and what you find joy in but you're afraid of, or what you are faking it till you make it with, is for you. But you must decide today that you're ready for your new start to come in, for your higher true self to be present and to sit with you, and for you to just embody that energy, period. Just period. It's your decision, file number 2. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And I will see you in the next video. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is the How to Reach Your Highest Self. And you chose this gorgeous, beautiful moon tiger's eyes. Let's get right into your reading. I'm going to start off with the affirmation. We have, the universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me compassionately toward the highest good. Y'all have it in the card. I'm just let you see that for a second. The universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me compassionately toward the highest good. So some of you may be working on how to be more compassionate with yourself. Okay? You may be seeing a lot of red birds that may be significant for you, especially as it's getting a little cooler. The birds are out and about, flying around. And I believe that red birds are messengers. Well, actually, all birds should be messengers. Anyway, if the red bird is significant to you, that is a very powerful animal. We have poised, okay? So one way that you are able to reach your higher self is to stay poised in any situation, to keep your head up, to keep your, as they say, crown up, staying poised in any moment, not allowing certain things to get to us. We have soulmates, okay? So you could be in a twin flame connection. They could be helping you reach your highest self, reach your highest good. Yeah, you may be doing that for each other. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be in a relationship or anything like that. It could just mean that you also have a platonic soulmate as well, it could be. And that they are helping you reach your highest potential, but someone is helping you or is there assisting you into realizing or recognizing who you truly are. We have deep knowing, okay? So you may be becoming aware of self. You may be becoming aware of what is meant for your highest good. You may be receiving downloads, receiving information from the universe, letting you know, a deep knowing, a deep understanding that you are always being guided and supported compassionately by spirit for your highest good. We also have orphaned. Okay. So some of you may be needing to step out of this energy. And this is hard. This is hard because, especially with the soulmates here, it could be feeling like, they're helping you through something. They're helping you through coming from a situation a situation where you felt as if you didn't belong or you weren't appreciated. When I see this card a lot, it rings to me with family issues. So your soulmate could be helping you around your family. They could be helping you remain poised when you really want to cuss somebody out. But the orphan card is here just saying this is just an energy that has either shown as present in your life or you are moving out of because of this deep knowing and understanding with your soulmate. We have milk and honey. Okay, so again, moving out of this energy, orphaned energy, into milk and honey. It's actually funny because orphaned is number 5 and milk and honey is number 51. Okay, so you're definitely transitioning. It's not something where you are deciding to stay, not even deciding, but yes, deciding to stay in. You are gathering back your composure. You are walking away from the things that aren't making you feel like you have a family, aren't making you feel like you have a deep connection with someone, okay? And the universe is placing these things, these situations, these things in your path for very specific reasons. It is for you to move away again from the orphan energy and into your milk and honey. We have bring love into the situation, new moon and Aquarius. Okay, again, I don't want this to be a love reading, but it looks like it is. Okay, love. Sometimes people will unintentionally teach us how to love ourselves. Okay, sometimes we we'll get in a relationship with someone and we almost kind of mimic their ways. We gather their habits. We spend such close time with them that we know how they're going to react to something back and forth. And you are bringing love into a situation that you didn't know still held love. Especially with this orphan card here, it may have felt like the situation was just beat to death. Like it's just, there's nothing left of it. There's nothing left of this situation. And they are teaching you how to bring love into yourself, how to stay poised in the moment and how to bring love into the situation where you feel as if there is no hope left. Okay? That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting any issues within the soulmates. It's just that orphan card. And that may be the one thing that you truly battle with is feeling orphaned. You may be an orphan. You may not have grown up with a biological family, and however that resonates for you. And so this soulmate is trying to show you something differently. We have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Yeah, especially again with the soulmate card here and poise. Geminis are the sign of communication. Okay, so it is key in this situation that you're trying to bring love into. It could be, it is important for communication within your relationship, within any relationship, honestly. You cannot have friendships or relationships without communication. It doesn't make sense. Because it's like, how do you grow without communication? I'm sorry, y'all. These cards are not lined up how I want them. But how do you grow in a relationship where there is no communication? Okay, so with this soulmate energy, bring love into the situation, bring communication into the situation where things can grow and evolve out of love, something that you have probably not felt too often. Okay, accept and receive your moments of milk and honey and validate them as they are. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So you may have been tapping more so into your higher self. You may be doing research on, what does that even mean, my higher self? Like, never mind, guys. I was gonna make a joke and it didn't even matter. Conclusions are within reach. The emotions that have been bothering you in regards to this orphan card, they are being concluded. You are in tune and continuously tuning your highest self, your highest good, understanding what's truly for you. And you're going to receive a deep knowing. Conclusions are within reach. You're going to truly understand why the people, places, or things that need to be cut off do. We have Eight of Swords, yes. Wow. This is a gorgeous card. It is very reflective of what the Eight of Swords truly means. You can see this person here, down here, and within the mirror, this is what they actually see. This is what they feel. But it's not to be true. These are the self-restricting thoughts that come along with feeling orphaned, that no one could love you, that no one can understand you, because sometimes you have moments of not necessarily being poised, whatever that means, And Spirit is literally just trying to give you little messages, like throwing it in there saying, you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back. And it's not funny because it's really, really difficult to move out of the Eight of Swords energy. We first have to find where it even stems from. Like, why do we place ourselves in these restrictions? Why do we view ourselves as being haunted when we can clearly see that we're no longer in that space? Some things need to be released and some things need to be added. Bring love into the situation. Eight of Wands. So this could be happening quickly for you. You got two eights. Eight of Wands and Eight of Swords. this milk and honey moment, conclusions are within reach. It's coming fast. You're understanding very quickly of yourself, who you are and what you want, and you're communicating that. I can see that. Communication is key, but make sure you're talking to the right people. Your soulmate, they understand you. That's, that's the part of having a twin flame connection, is to have a deep understanding, a deep knowing with someone beyond the physical realm. Okay? But make sure that you are handling all of this communication responsibly. Bring love into your communication so that you make sure that you aren't offending anyone with your past pains. I'm definitely getting that. That's for some. I'm going to say it again. Bring love into the communication so that you're not harming someone else with your past pains. Conclusions are within reach. Page of Pentacles. I love these freaking cards, guys. So you could be receiving some new material or financial stability. It could be a seed of stability. It doesn't have to be, it's not like y'all won the lottery, okay? But it's a new moment for you financially. And you may be knowing that it's really good. This is probably something that you've been waiting for to happen. It could be a promotion. It doesn't have to be, but a promotion at work. It could have happened suddenly. Again, this is for some, not for all. And because we have so much bird energy on the table, I'm going to read this how I see it. If it doesn't resonate, please just relax. The Page of Pentacles. With this Page of Pentacles here, you could be starting something new, creative. It could be a promotion. It doesn't have to be. But with this Eight of Swords here, there could be some people around you. There could be some people around you who continue to make you feel orphaned, who continue to miscommunicate with you. It could be who they don't necessarily understand you. Things could have been happening quickly, certain situations, and now they are noticing this Page of Pentacles with you. And they're like, well, I kind of want a piece of that. No. Your highest self said no. Okay, and I'm sure you will possibly, for some, be communicating with your soulmate, and they will also say, don't hand nothing out. But I'm getting that message for some. If there are people around you who you know with a deep knowing are a part of this Eight of Swords orphan feeling, do not give them money. I'm going to just say it straight up. That's, again, only for some. Take what resonates, but that is what I'm receiving with that Page of Pentacles. We have Ace of Cups. Yes. Wow. And this, again, is with the Soulmate card. This is new love. This is new emotions. This is, you brought love into the situation with this one. If you are in a relationship, this is a divine connection, okay? They are here to help you evolve, to help you grow. You are here to do that for each other. I'm seeing that strongly. This is not just a love reading, though. There are some things that you guys need to really overcome, okay, with this Orphan card and the Eight of Swords. Redirect your thoughts. Show yourself the same compassion that the universe and spirit has shown you thus far, okay? Be easy with yourself and allow others to help you emotionally. Allow new emotions to come within you, because those are going to be the ones that you want to hold on to the longest. And we have the Hermit. Yeah, it's time to cut it off. Whatever Look at how, talk about solitude. It's time to go within. It's time to use this hermit energy and to receive a deeper knowledge of self, of higher self. It's time to, it's time to go within. Especially with this Eight of Wands here, it's probably been time for you to take a moment and say, you know what, I'm going to step away from this situation because I don't think it's necessarily benefiting me any longer. I don't think it's necessarily, it doesn't have love within this situation, and I am made of love. I am made of joy, and I only go where my energy is matched. Numb. Okay. So this could have been a feeling of the past. It may be present for some, only for some. Another 5 too. Yeah, 5 somewhere. But this could be an emotion that you were feeling towards this Eight of Swords and this orphaned situation. But Spirit wants you to know that you cannot reach your highest self with these thoughts of saying, well, F it, I'm going to just shut all my emotions off. You want to hurt me? Well, I'm not going to feel nothing. How does that benefit you? How does that not give the situation even more power than it deserves? Stand in your emotions of love and joy and compassion for yourself and the people who don't understand you. But numbing your heart from everything and anything that may or may not be good for you does not leave room for interpretation of what love truly is. Love is openness, being open to it, even being open to the pain, unfortunately, because it teaches us lessons. But numbness, there's no growth in that. We have gut feeling. Yeah. You could have been really getting a lot of, not necessarily stomach aches, but just when you feel anxiety in your stomach, it feels almost like a cramp. Okay? That's for some, but it's like you're almost holding your breath and then you get a muscle spasm or a cramp in your stomach. That's also a gut feeling. If you hold so much anxiety around a situation or a person that you start feeling it, that's a gut feeling. And you must address it, figure out why you are feeling this way, and how you can fix it. How can you remove that energy? We have selfish. Ooh. I know what y'all are thinking. What? I'm not. No, it's time for you to be. It's time for you to be selfish, cut everybody off. Not, y'all know what I mean. Not cut everybody off, but find you. Find time for you. And this, may also pop up in the soulmate connection here. They may be telling you to take some time for yourself, to be selfish. You don't have to answer that call right now. Yeah, they said it. They know. They know that you don't always want to talk, because you don't always have the nicest things to say maybe for this situation. That's all right. That's okay. Be selfish. There is a healthy limit of being selfish. And I don't care what anyone says. Y'all can come ask me questions if you want. There is a healthy limit of being selfish where you just take time for you. And you don't answer anyone's questions because their questions don't matter. We have renewal. Absolutely. 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 Take it how you wanna. I mean, some people will say being selfish is not a renewal of spirit, or when I see selfish, I say take time for yourself. Self-ish. It's in the word. But how can you renew yourself if you don't sit with yourself? If people are constantly clamoring for your communication or your attention, when do you have a moment to be selfish? Especially if you're in a soulmate connection. So you're working all day for someone else, communicating someone else with someone else. You come home and you may be in a soulmate connection and you feel the need to give energy to that because that's who's important to you. But then you come around to this orphaned card and they're asking for some of your attention too? Girl, boy, they, them, bye. It's time to take a moment for yourself. And if anyone has any questions, again, you can send them my way. I'd be happy to answer. Did you tell so-and-so to be selfish? Yep. Yep. And I hope that they did too. Thank you very much. Okay, pile number 3. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's time for some me time, okay? It's time for you to get to know me. Not me, you, me, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you're feeling, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.